it's your girl, your guardian angel. It is Tuesday evening, and I have the most exciting news to tell you. I have been waiting to share this news with you all for some time now, but I hadn't been feeling good, and I had taken time to rest, and I had taken time to get myself together. I had planned lives for Facebook for everyone to watch, and that Lupus monster was like, no, you can't. You cannot go live today. You need to get into bed and cover your head up with the pillow and the blanket and go to sleep. And you need to take medicine and all this other kind of stuff. So I've been really struggling and battling this week. But at the same time, I have gotten a whole lot of rest that I need for what I'm about to tell you. So the big news. The big news is the Lupus Foundation of America is getting ready to have a big, huge project. I cannot go into details about the project. However, I can tell you that they are using people living with lupus, not actors, to be a part of this project. Now, with that being said, they asked me to audition for the project, and I did, and I got it. I'm excited. Your girl is going to California. So yes, so being that I was chosen after audition by the producers to be in this project, I am going to Los Angeles, California. And when am I going? Tonight. So I'm going to Los Angeles, California tonight, or the middle of the night in the morning, morning. And I'm in Virginia, so with a layover, it is going to be an 8+ hour flight or whatnot. And that's perfectly okay. So let's just talk about this for a second. When you are dealing and living with a chronic illness that messes with you in the way that you all have seen lupus mess with me, or just in general, living with a chronic illness, you need to, and I say this all the time, you need to be proactive versus being reactive. So knowing that you need to go on a plane, on a flight, you have to prepare yourself for that. And let's just go down the line. So you have all this packing that you need to do. So you take days, not just pack one evening or one night or one morning, whatever. Not just take one day to pack, but pack over a course of days. Do a little of a time at a time so that you're not being overwhelmed with your packing. Make sure you pack extra of everything, because you never know what will happen when you go somewhere. So you pray and hope for the best, but you always prepare just in case you need extra clothing, extra toiletries, extra underwear, and whatever. You make sure that you are up to date on all your medication. Nothing needs a refill while you're gone. You have all of your information, your medical information, and your medications together. It is so big and helpful that if you can, take a caregiver with you, someone who knows your medical history, knows your medications, knows what you need, and can be eyes and ears for you when you are in big airports or around big things, or, dealing with whatever as you go through, so you're not alone. Part of what we've talked about before with lupus is not just a physical thing, but it can also be a mental thing. And you may have some anxiety. I know I deal with anxiety. So having someone there to help me along the way and keep me, focused on that what I'm supposed to be doing and not getting super anxious is very, 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 very helpful. And then we've got that lupus fog that comes and goes when it wants to. So having someone there that can intercede on our behalf and tell and say things that we might not be able to communicate at that time because of the fog or whatever whatever it may need. Whatever, I don't know, I was going to say whatever the help, but whatever you need to help you, whatever you may need. So that's one thing. And then another thing is, and I'm just, again, that Lupus fog's getting me, but another thing with being being proactive and packing and getting ready to go, is make sure that your luggage is suitable to you. So make sure you have rolling, things that are not too heavy. Pack in a certain way so that your bags aren't, packed down and heavy, and you're not carrying a whole bunch of stuff that's unnecessary, but you're carrying what is needed and it's packed correctly in your bag. Look it up. I really had someone close to me help me with how to roll my clothing to make sure that it was in there right, and my bag isn't my one bag isn't heavy. My carry-on isn't either, but it isn't heavy, and I have 7 outfits in it, with shoes to go with each outfit. So, there's just some things that you have to do beforehand while you're at home. Also, before you get to the airline, there's something, and I didn't know this, but there's something called special services. And again, that same person, a lover to death, a lover to life, she helped me with this too. And she was like, no, honey, you need to get special services. And I'm like, special services? I've never flown a day in my life. So I have no idea what you're talking about. So she explained it to me. So what it is the airline, you're in communication with them. They have someone at the airport that will come and meet you, get you through TSA, get you to the gate in the area where you're supposed to be, even roll you onto the plane if that's what you need. And then when you get to your next destination, they will then get you from there and get you to the next place that you need to be. That is a godsend, because again, that anxiety, Lord knows that anxiety and trying to figure out where to go when you've never been somewhere is very, very, very hard and difficult. So that is just so helpful. That was such helpful information to know. And I'm so thankful to her, because I do have the special services set up to where they'll get me as soon as I get to the airport. Wonderful. Also, when you are doing long flights, so here it is. So I'm in Virginia and I have to go all the way to California. With the layover, it's an 8-hour plus flight. My layover isn't but like an hour. So we're looking at 7 hours to get to California if it was a direct flight. With lupus, and I'm just talking about my own personal story right now, I have a history of pulmonary emboli, which is blood clots that ended up in my lungs. So, but everyone generally, when you are sitting for long periods of time without anything, it is easy to get blood clots. And when you get the blood clots, then they can travel from your legs all the way up to your lungs, all the way up to your heart, and it could be fatal. You don't want to do that. So you have to, again, be proactive. Make sure you have compression stockings or socks or whatever. I have to take, not a baby aspirin. I do take one of those a day, but I have to take a whole aspirin to keep the blood thin enough so that it doesn't clot. If anything is over a certain number of hours of flight, then you make sure that you have a layover. You're thinking, why would you want a layover? This is why. Because you want to break it up so that you actually get up and move and go somewhere so that you won't get the blood clots. You won't have the blood clots that form in your legs and move up. You want to be proactive. You do what you have to do to be able to do these things. It is such a privilege to be able to go somewhere. I mean, I am going to be just as transparent as I possibly can. I don't think it gets any more transparent than this. I've never flown. I've only been to a couple of different places that's really, really, really far away by driving. And a part of that is not because I'm afraid of flying. It's not because I don't want to go places or I don't want to see the world. My mom, she's a frequent flyer. She's gone all over the United States as well as overseas different places. My brother has, my father has, but living with illness can keep you from being sick all the time, can keep you from being able to do the things that you want to do. So most the time, my bed, my house is my home. I'm not going that far. And even if when I do go, for far right here in my town and I go somewhere and sit for a little while, I get extremely exhausted and I have to come home. So this has been like a cycle for a long time. So I haven't been able to go and to do the things that I have desired to do. And this is an opportunity to start doing that and to be actually really proactive about getting things together and learning, because this is a learning process. So learning the things that you can do. Again, like I said, I had no idea about special services. I had no idea about a lot of these things that can equip me to actually be able to go and to do. Like, what? I have these things that I can do. Wow, I can actually go. And so that's amazing. So I tell you all that, I share all of that with everyone to empower you, encourage you to look into these things so you can go and do what you would like to do too. You do not have to stay in one place. You can go places and do things. Just make sure you have the proper resources. Make sure you have a caregiver with you. Make sure that you have your medication squared away. Make sure that you have special services. Make sure that you have done everything in your power to make this trip that you're taking an easy and great ride, a great trip all the way, but you can do it. You don't have to be stuck at home. Again, I am so excited. I have to get off here now and I have to pack. I am going to Los Angeles, California to do a project with the Lupus Foundation of America, and I'm beyond ecstatic. I did talk some on the live this evening on Facebook. So if you want, you can go catch that live on, I posted it after it was done on Angel's Lupus Journey and on my regular page. So you are welcome to go check it out and look at it. But this is the information. This is what I've been dying to tell you all. I am tired. I am excited. I am nervous. I am just a gambit of emotion. So I ask that you all will keep me in your prayer. I will be vlogging this whole time. You will not see the vlog until after I'm back. When I'm able to put all the information together or whatnot for you all, but I will be doing that, adding pictures and so forth, because I'm excited about bringing you on my journey as I take on these first time flying, first time in California, first time doing such a big project with the Lupus Foundation of America. So humbling and so exciting. I am just so thankful for the opportunity. If you are not following my social media platforms, it's Angel's Lupus Journey on Facebook, Angel's Lupus Journey on IG, angelslupusjourney.com is the blog, and make sure you hit the like button here if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure your post notification bell is turned on so you know when I have uploaded a video. You know what I always tell you. I hope everything is well in your life. I hope everything is well in your family's lives. I hope you've had a great day. I love you. I love you with the love of Jesus. May your tomorrows be better than your yesterdays. Bye.